Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Sweet the Queen DIY. Getting right into it. I know I'm sorry I didn't have like a little intro. You guys, I am reupholstering a child's recliner. This is my daughter's recliner. As you can see, it very damaged. very damaged. So I thought maybe I can reupholster it, with some stick leather fabric from Amazon, and this is how it started out. So I started out with starting with the pillow first, trying to measure as best as I could. You guys, I do things off the eye. I really don't use measuring tapes and sticks and things, which I do need to, but putting the part that I cut from the pillow part on the back, and then I took a piece that I measured for the seat just to see. I didn't know if I wanted to just do the seat because it has like a pull-out footrest. I didn't know, what exactly I wanted to do, so I ended up sticking it to the bottom of the cushion and then pulling it backwards after I got the size, and then tucking the sticky parts in, and basically getting the sticky all the way down to the cushion and on the sides. This is some sticky leather I got from Amazon. It was like a blue sky, it had like a blue sky patch cloud. It looks like a cloud almost color, these. Moving on to the arms, I measured, and then I tried to measure and before I removed the backing of the sticky, because this material is very sticky, you guys, and if it sticks to the wrong thing, which is very interesting because I don't understand how my kids were able to destroy the chair, what you guys will see in a video later. So it's like this material is sticky until the kids get to it, you know what I'm saying, because you guys will see. I don't understand how they were able to do that. I apologize for it being out of frame, you guys, but right here I'm cutting like the cup holder circle out of the leather. So moving over to the other arm, I did the other side of the arm, took the backing off of the sticky, and then laid the arm down. But then after this, you guys, I unfortunately ran out of fabric. So I went back over to Amazon, hoping and trying my best to match the color, which it matched, but not in a way, because like I said, the other fabric looked more like a cloud print. It's like little white specks in there, and this is just a solid baby blue. So it's like it matches, but it doesn't, if you catch my drift, but yeah, so I'm cutting the other side of the circle cup holder part out of that while I take the back and of the sticky off. And I know you guys are probably like, why is it like in patches? But yeah, I think I made that mistake doing patches, and I made a mistake doing it in patches instead of doing full. But here I am paneling the side of the chair after I cut the cup holder holes. Then I took a pair of snippers, which wasn't strong enough. I don't even know why I did that. Then took the scissors and snipped it right across straight, and then I flipped it over so I can secure the bottom with staples. Now this part, you guys, was like a struggle. This front panel part where the arms are, I really tried to stay away from it, as you guys will see. So I went on to the pieces that I had, I tried to see maybe I can trace it out, maybe I can trace the shape out, but it just wasn't given. So I just took that piece and used it for the footrest. I measured the footrest and cut the piece to make sure it went with it. After sticking the foot piece on, I turned that over too so I can staple it to the bottom. Moving on to this back panel part, I just took like a lengthy piece of the fabric and just put it down the back, and then cut what I needed to cut to make sure it matched the back piece size itself and it wasn't too big. Doing one side of the arm, I came back to measure the other side and cut a piece to finish that arm. It's like, you guys, the back and the arms, the back and front of the arms really had the most, gave me the most, I guess, worry or trouble. Here I am, going in with the hot glue around the cushion part and around some pieces that were lifting, just to make sure that it's laying down, and finishing the footboard, the middle piece in between the cushion and the footrest. So here I'm finally about to try to do the front part to these arms, and it's like, because it has this shape, it's like it made it very uncomfortable to try to do. I couldn't trace it out, so I decided to lay the fabric up against it and then cut it as I laid the fabric on it to cut the shape out, and cross fingers to hope that it somehow miracle fit. And I guess it kind of did. It kind of went smoothly. I had to cut it a little bit more to get it a nice fit, but I finally did it. I finally did the front panel of the arm, you guys. Yes, so I finally, thumbs up, was able to get the front panel of these arms on. And then I moved on because, like I said, my kids destroyed the chair a couple of times. I had to get some fabric glue, and I spread that out and pasted that down. See, this is right here what I meant by when I did things in pieces. I don't know why I did that. I don't know if I was trying not to waste fabric or what the case was, but I should have just used bigger pieces for this part. But I ended up taking strips of the pieces that I've had and ended up using them to lay them to try to cover the side cushions, the back side cushions. Right here I had to come and put some hot glue and fabric glue. Like I said, it sticks until it comes to my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fabric is very sticky until my kids get their hands on it, and I don't know why they have the magic trick like that. Like right here, I had already put hot glue on this front panel right here, and somehow they were able to get it off. And now I put fabric glue and hot glue to, secure it this time.
A few moments later.
Look at the ridiculousness, you guys. Just look at the chair. Just look at it. Just all the hard work. See, I didn't get to do the back. But just look at it. Just all the hard work I did. So I just went on over to Amazon again. I went and got this seat cover, and I got this recliner cushion that was for a big recliner, but I made it work, and you guys will see how I made it work. This cover that I bought came with 4 pieces, 1 for the back, 2 for the arms, and like 1 for the cushion, like for the seat part. But I somehow ended up only using 3 pieces, so I have an extra piece left because this is a children's recliner and not a adult or big, regular recliner. So I had an extra piece left. I was able to make it work with 3 pieces instead of using all 4. But as you guys can see, I was struggling what to do with all this extra fabric. As you guys will see at the back, I tried to, just work about what and how I was going to do this. I went and got these. It's like an edge, I want to say trimmer, hammer and nail that I thought was a good accent to add to the chair. And I also added that too. This hammer and nail, I don't know what you would call this, hardware. It was very easy to use. You can break it off, at any point. Like, as you can see, you guys, I did not know what to do with the back. So we went around and flipped to the bottom, cut the holes for the opening of the legs, and I stapled the fabric down around the legs and along the sides. Did for both sides. Still kind of didn't know what to do with the back, so we flipped it over to the side so I can secure the side down with staples as well. Here I was trying to figure out what to do with the middle or how to secure the middle down, because like I said, I just used 1 piece of fabric. Right here you would usually use 2, but of course I avoided it and just flipped it over to the other side and went from there. I also went and stapled along the top part as well. Then I decided to go on ahead and find the wood down in the middle of the chair, and that's how I stapled and secured the bottom, well, the inside, the seat of the chair, Then I had to go on ahead and cut the hole for the cup holder, and then I also secured that opening down with staples. Okay, now finally done and have to face the music. I'm finally to the back part, and I decide to cut the shape of the back out of the fabric. Like it was like a L-H kind of shape, and then just wrap the fabric around the wood part and staple it and flip it and staple it down to secure it. Right here, I decided to add some trimming to the footrest as well. I also decided to add some trimming to the back. I've seen this on some chairs before. I was like, that would be cute, you know, to add some of the metal trimming to the back. I have to figure out exactly what this is called, but I added it along the sides of the back and across the back and down to the other side. Then I flipped it over and stapled down what I could staple down, and it was these loose ties that I decided to tie together that I figured would be okay at the bottom of the chair. And then I added the trimming to the back of the chair as well. I was trying to feel if there was any wood like behind the cushion in any type of way I could staple, but I just stapled down into the seat to secure the fabric into the seat. Then I did another row of trimming on the footrest, like towards more so the top of the footrest. And then I decided to cover up the imperfection of the fabric to take one of my shine strips, glitter strips, and to cover that up And here's the finished chair, you guys. Definitely, if you guys like this video, be sure to give a thumbs up for your girl Sweets the Queen DIY. And I hope you guys enjoy watching. But before we go, just so we can try to prevent any type of mishaps and prevent the chair messing up again, I went along and bought this seat cover, which by now it needs to wash. But I went along and bought this seat cover to go, to kind of go with the color of the chair a little bit. This is like the closest one they had to match the colors, and they came with 4 ribbons to use to tie it to the chair. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys later.